And as the Anews team, right now we are in Latakia, and Latakia was one of the, we will show you the bases that was struck by the Israeli forces. Again, Latakia is one of the bases that was struck. And what is this place? In Latakia, in Burchistan, and the Israeli fighters have came in here and damaged the military equipment here. And as you can see, this is one of those vehicles. This is a multi-platform missile launcher. The fighter jet have sent missiles to it and made the ordnance here inoperable. Again, on the other side, we also have unexploded ordnance. And what precisely is this point? This is a strategic area, the base that belongs to the regime. My cameraman, Okancan Sapkayalı, if it shows, there is Cyprus in this direction. And just over here, we have the region of Kel Mountains. In the Syrian side, Kesep, and on the back side, there is Turkey, Hatay's Samandağ district. So this is quite close to the Turkish border. We would like to state that. And in the base, there are some inoperable vehicles. This is one of them. They didn't damage this vehicle. And on the other side, there are other vehicles. To the ones that are operable, the Israeli forces continue to rain down fire on. And these vehicles are the nightmares of the local population, because if they see any soldier of the regime or these vehicles, they're trying to flee because of the oppression in this region. But now, as you can see, in this base who belonged to the regime, the local population came in here freely. And now they're happily, as you can see, looking at and examining the things around. There is the picture of Bashar al-Assad within a book. Let's look inside. Again, these belonged to the soldiers of the regime. This room was used by them. And inside, you can see communication equipment, the radio equipment, and some ammunition crates. And I believe this crate is for a rocket launcher. There is warheads within that. And in this part, there is a second section to this room. And in this place, again, there's the restroom area. We'll try to continue because in a lot of the different parts there are rooms, and within those rooms, once again, there used to be this regime soldiers. And it's the communication, and as you can see, the people are doing victory poses, victory signs, because the revolution has happened here, and after that revolution, the Syrian people are able to freely and happily live. This is quite important. And let's look into this room. Again, another one. And we can see some of the ammunition were confiscated by the opposition forces. And you can see what the regime have left back, and now the Israeli forces are raining fire on these equipments. And this place, I believe, is the place where they rest. This is the kitchen and one of the restrooms. And in this part, you can see a lot of different documents belonging to the regime, military, and communication between them. We are able to see them on the ground. So the control of this area is now in the hands of the opposition forces. So this place are no longer to be used by the regime soldiers. And what is left, especially there is some strategic equipment. And again, you can see the heavy machine gun here that is situated, and it looks towards the sea. And from this point in a potential threat, this weapon is in an operable state. You can see the ammunition on top, inside it. I think this was done maintenance on it. The maintenance of this gun was done. It is oiled, and you can see the ammunition within that. Right across this place, there is a second one in a similar way. A heavy machine installment is here. The one that I talked about before is the Kel Mountain. Behind that is Turkey. And right now, the Syrian army is bombing one by one the bases that belonged to the regime for the remaining equipment to no longer be used and be used by the opposition forces. Israel is continuing to neutralize the equipment here. Again, this is a tanker, again a military truck, and on this side we have a small building, and there are some numerous radio devices around with telescopes, and binoculars are also here. These are the devices and the equipments that were used. And again, we can see some beds, and the soldiers of the regime were standing post here, but now this place is only a dream for the regime. Again, we can show the ammunition here within the boxes. It is full of ammunition. I think it is the same for the ones in the bottom. And there are some boxes. There can be ammunition. As you can see, these are ready to fire ammunition for the machine gun to be used. And again, another installment. It looks towards the Mediterranean Sea. In a similar way, we can see the ammunition. We're at a strategic location. We are in Latakia as the Anews team, and we have extended to you what happens here, and we're the first channel to extend this footage to you. And right behind that area, it is Turkey and the province of Hatay, and on this part, because if it was not foggy, we would see Cyprus as well. It is quite close to it, and the regime just a few days ago were posted here. There was a military base and military equipment and rockets, but Israeli forces came in here and neutralized the ammunition and military equipment and rained down fire upon these equipments to neutralize them. And with that, those fighter jets of Israel have left. We are right now in Syria, and we will, moment by moment, we will continue to inform you and give the word back from Laskia to back to you.